All right, welcome everybody. We got a great match for you today. We've got our Hanover Horde taking on the Valkyrie from Acworth, Georgia. Acworth, a new addition to the XP League, so welcome our friends from Acworth. We've got pretty much everybody playing from home today except poor Ash Plays. He's the only person in the dojo. Everybody else is playing from home today. So we've got of the top left, we got PC7, that's Agent Tech. Top right, we got PC3, that's El Guapo playing Sova. PC4 at the bottom left, we got Ash Plays. PC5, we got Nobody. PC6, we have Brimstone, played by Kid MDK, and PC7. Looks like we might have a duplicate stream here. Let me go back and take a look at that. See what we got here. Make sure we don't have two things. Stream 2. That is stream 6. I want to make sure I don't have duplicate screens. Because we have 5 players on a team and 6 in a match, sometimes I get some duplicate streams here. Looks like we might have a duplicate between 2 and 6. So let me chase that down, where that might be coming from. See if I can get that fixed. PC2, it should be good. All right, so I'll keep working on that. Not sure who we're not seeing. It's either DC Fuse or Kid MDK. I wonder if we're streaming from the wrong computers. Let me go back and check why they work phase. All right, I think I got her fixed. It looks like we still got a duplicate stream. I think PC6 might be streaming the wrong person, so I'll go check that out. I want to make sure we're streaming the appropriate things. So we are in buy phase. Looks like, again, if we're rooting for the Horde, they are in green. If we're rooting for the Acworth Valkyrie, they are in red. The Horde go at the early 1-0 lead here in that first round. Let me get that fixed. It must be PC6. All right, I think I got everything set up again. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We got most of the players playing remotely today, so we got them streaming through Discord, and then I got to pick up the Discords and route onto my computer, so we got her figured out. But we got a second round win there, so good job by the Horde, starting out really good against this Acworth Valkyrie team. Sorry, a little bit of a mouthful there. But a 2-0 lead for this Horde team. They came off a great win last week against a team from Triangle. I think it was the Triangle Minotaur that we played last week. They definitely took us to the wire. We had a solid lead going into the last few rounds, and the Minotaur battled back, got within 2 at one point before the Horde were able to finish it off. So really feels good to get that first win, particularly with a new game. Usually takes a few weeks to get your bearings on what the competitive gameplay is going to be like, what the competitive atmosphere is going to be like. So it was good to learn that and get a good feel for it. So we are on attack, got the spike planted there. So we'll have to defend this attack. A couple eliminations on both sides. 4-3, 4-2 victory or lead right there. Kid MDK getting a couple eliminations. Ooh, elimination there. Quickly takes out PC4, Ash Plays. So it is a 1v2 situation at this point. Oh, blinded and taken out. So Acworth Basil's back. They should be able to defuse this spike. And that'll give them a, let them cut the lead in half, make it a 2-1. Horde still with the lead. Oh, blinded and taken out. So Acworth Basil's back. They should be able to defuse this spike. And that'll give
Guys, flash.
let them cut the lead in half.
They're not good at B at all, so. Since we bought this round, I still have stem beacon. So make sure if you have any gun
right,
that's
so
like
they
a
will go back into the buy phase. So the way this game works, for those that aren't familiar, each round they get certain points for a number of eliminations, points captured, and then they can get those points turned into basically money for the economy, which allows them to buy additional weapons and capabilities, and then they can employ those weapons and capabilities in the next round. You can also pick up weapons, so if you take out opponents, you can pick up their weapon and use it against them in the following round. So, ooh, a couple quick eliminations there by Acworth. This quickly makes it a 4-1 match. That was quick. They identified where we were coming from, threw some, looks like fragmentary strikes in there against us, and now it's just one Horde member remaining, but he does get elimination there. He's being pressed heavy by the opposing team, takes out one, but he's ultimately taken out. So I thought he was getting ready to clutch that, but unfortunately Acworth's going to even this thing up 2-2. The map is Ascent, is the map that we're playing this round.
We can't full buy, don't full buy.
So it is 2-2 tie, back into economy mode. Back into the buy phase, so you can see them selecting weapons, selecting shields, selecting ultimate capabilities, the ability to call in strikes, the ability to throw grenades, any number of capabilities each one of these characters has that are able to deploy, like I said, in that next round.
Alright, wait for it to go down. I'm dead.
Let me through.
So here you see them moving in. Another early round elimination there by Acworth.
Alright, ready for flash? Watch the flank.
Put us at a manpower deficit early in this round. 5-4.
Alright, we go.
Advantage Acworth.
Ooh,
a couple more eliminations there. That's going to be a 4-2 advantage for Acworth. Another elimination, and this is going to be a tough match. Good shot there. That is going to make it a 2-1 match.
I'm going to fake, fake.
He does have the spike.
I've got your trail.
That's fine, we have time. I'm just going to break in and go.
He's going to hunker down there, lay some fires down, doesn't find its way home. He's going to reposition.
Looking to go B.
Moving quickly with his knife, stealthily across the map.
Since the thing went that way.
Trying to reposition, might be working toward, find a place to put the spike.
You might be able to... I was going to say you all here, but there's no way.
See if he can flank them. He's going to find his way behind this box, put the spike down. Did a nice job transitioning safely across the map. He's going to move away from the spike since he doesn't have any cover. See if he can ambush the opposing players moving towards that spike.
One enemy remaining.
Does a nice job. Nice headshot there, Kid MDK.
Play secure here.
He's going to set up that wall there. See if he uses that to his advantage.
Second.
There he is. He has eyes on and clutches it for the 3rd point for the Horde. So nice job there, Kid MDK. That did not look like it was going to go in the favor of the Horde, but he did a good job battling back, coming back from, I think it was a 3-1 or 4-1 advantage. Acworth did a good job, particularly at the one point where he transitioned across the map, planted the spike, and then essentially set up in a flank and ambush position. Really split their defenses. So really good job by Kid MDK to clutch that one and give them their 3rd points.
So Ethan, grab the orb. Hey, don't forget, they're gonna flash. They're gonna flash. Stop. You have a cipher camera here?
All right, so here they are getting ready to set up, moving across the map.
Guys. Oh my god, just get rid of this. Alright, I'm gonna flash. Ready? Let's walk into it.
6th round, so we will remain in the defensive position.
Right there.
Alright, good elimination there. Agent Tech gets a nice elimination. They're going to move into this zone here. Plant the spike. So spike is planted. They're at full strength at this point, and they're in a nice defensive position. DC Fuse is going to get taken out, but Kid MDK is going to follow up with a couple more eliminations. So this is a 3-2 match advantage Hanover at this point. 3-1. Good job by Ash Plays to get that elimination, and that's going to do it. Kid MDK is going to eliminate that last player, and that is going to give us the 4th point of the match. So good job, Hanover. Hanover started out with the first 2 points. Acworth battled back, and then the last 2 points have gone in favor of Hanover. They've done a nice job responding. It's easy to momentum to carry you into disarray in this game. You can easily get frustrated, and eliminations start stacking up quickly, and it's easy for the tide and the momentum of these matches to turn. So they've done a nice job responding and making it work and making it happen, and giving themselves full advantage.
Alright, flashing 3, 2, 1.
Put the smoke there. They're moving in towards the area where they plan to put the spike.
Close door. Alright, plan. Killjoy.
You see a lot of times they'll put it behind these boxes or in a unique position. But behind the boxes it's easy to defend. It's hard for an enemy to get there.
Raise and Killjoy. You guys watch back. When you guys watch door.
See the fires coming in. Kid MDK, DC Fuse both get eliminations.
How does this fall apart so easily?
Got a 5-1 advantage now. They just got to chase down that last remaining, and a flawless right there. So great job by the Horde to get their 5th points of this match.
It was supposed to be.
Each 12 rounds, the game mode, I should say, kind of swaps over. So where we are on defense at this point, then we will switch over to attack, and the other team will have to plant the spike. So we will continue to plant the spike until the points total 12, at which point we'll flip sides. The first one to 13 wins the match.
Me? I'm gonna get a pick here.
So far we're at 5 points, 2 for Acworth.
So like, alright, everyone. Sky's left here.
This Hanover team had a little impromptu scrimmage they ran earlier.
Guys, now start going.
They were able to find another team that wanted to play, so they scrapped together a team real quick. And played this other team. Didn't fare so well. The complete team wasn't together. It was just a few kids that were available to play. But it looks like it made them pretty sharp for this match. As with any of these games, the more practice you get, the better, particularly playing as a team. Kid MDK gets a nice elimination there. And follow up. And then elimination against the Horde. 2 eliminations against the Horde. You can see El Guapo just got taken out there at the top.
Hey, pick up my weapon. Get rid of that judge,
so it's 3v2, Sitch. We are going to get the spike planted here.
Alright, I'm watching 2 teams. Ethan,
I thought it. I could have afforded
Sniper left.
One enemy
Got one.
remaining.
I'm cheating.
Kid
I'm actually
MDK
cheating.
gets
Did you
one
see that?
of them.
Holy.
Oh, they follow up with an elimination on
Ethan,
Ash Plays.
watch
Looks like he was taken out, so just 2v1.
It doesn't mean, alright, Ethan.
And there we go with the elimination. Not sure who did the elimination there, but they got it, and that's going to give the Horde their 6 points of the match. So a really good match so far for Hanover.
Does anyone need anything?
Guys, we have every single. So, let's rush B with Liam's ultimate, alright? Yeah. So then definitely get spike.
So if you're
Okay,
if you're
listen,
having
okay,
trouble
here's
kind
how-
of keeping
Raise, Raise,
keeping
you need to
tabs
watch
on the
Plant.
pace of this
Watch
match,
CT.
it's tough.
Guys,
These
listen,
matches
listen.
move very
Just
quickly.
chill right here, Raise, and watch
They
Kill the
can,
guy that's peeking.
the
Kill the guy that's
eliminations
peeking.
stack
Everyone
up
come
very
I'm gonna chill
fast. So
Yeah.
if
Alright,
you're
kill the
having
guy's
trouble
peeking.
following
Kill the guy's
along,
peeking.
don't
I'm
feel
gonna ult for
disheartened
that door.
because
There's someone there.
we
Kill
do
that
too.
Raise.
Unless
Alright,
you're
I'm ulting.
playing,
Going.
it's really hard to
I
kind
mean,
of keep tabs on
flash it.
what all's going. But if you look at the top of the map, you can see how many players are on each team. You can see how
Go on,
much
I'm watching
time
for
is
you guys.
left
Go on,
before
go on.
you have to plant the spike, and you can see the points. So the
Backside,
Horde have
backside,
6
backside.
points, the Acworth have 2.
Bet, no, you
Good
saw that, didn't you?
elimination by DC
Yeah.
Fuse. Good job by Agent Tech
Oh, crap.
there with
Another one
elimination. That's going to give Hanover
backside,
a
backside,
3-2
backside.
advantage.
One enemy
With a
remaining.
couple eliminations,
Go,
Acworth stacks up a couple
job.
bodies, but Hanover
Go, guys.
responds back. Ash plays, Kid MDK
still
get
have
those
very
last 2
well,
eliminations,
Alright, nice.
and that's going to
I
give
still
them
have
the
so.
7th points of this round.
Basically everyone, yeah. Alright, we go. Hey,
Great
hey,
job.
they're big confused. They have no idea where we're going.
This team's really starting to play together. You could see the struggles the first couple
Guys,
weeks
guys.
with this
What's our
game.
assignment?
Much
Alright,
like
Ethan,
any
what's your
game,
assignment?
unless you really
My
start to
assignment,
learn to play with the
to
team,
watch Flame.
how they
I'm watching the
move,
right side of stuff. Your assignment's Ethan.
what
Your
the
assignment's watch
strategies
the
are.
door,
It's
alright?
really just
When I watch
5
mid.
kids kind of individually
we
playing.
have assignments.
Because that's how
Alright,
you
Killjoy,
play
what's
in
your
open
assignment? You need to
comp.
watch
You
door,
join a
one need to
team,
watch. I'll watch
you
right.
kind of do your own thing. Sometimes you're
I
on
know
a team
one
of
Kevin.
really cracked players,
Alright, good job.
but
So
you're
it's
really
me, July,
not
watching
working
Kevin.
strategies
Mid.
together for the
Free pick.
most part.
Guy was
But in
mid.
this
Oh,
game,
right
they're
there.
playing on the same team, same players. Good, a couple eliminations
Good job,
there.
I'm
It really starts to
Guy was
show.
mid.
You really
I
start
don't-
to see things come together, strategies come together, practice
playing on
paying
dice.
off.
Killjoy,
And that's what's really fun
Killjoy,
about XP
Killjoy.
League is seeing these kids
Yeah.
progress,
I'll watch
learn to play together,
okay,
learn to
I've got
win, learn to
Kevin
lose together, which is almost just as important.
Careful, Sky Flash.
All right, so
Alright, one
4v2
maybe
or
one or two door, I'm watching
4v3
Evan.
advantage. Horde right now. Spike has been planted.
One enemy
Another elimination.
We're
Agent
dead.
Tech,
Okay,
DC
good job.
Fuse, Kid
Alright, that was a
MDK
bad
all
way for all.
stack some eliminations there, and that's going to give
Whatever.
them the next
I don't know,
victory
why would I
and
do
8
that?
points so
Kinda-
far. So, like I
just
said
wanna
earlier,
rush it, the site with my
Acworth
ultimate.
battled back. The Valkyrie
Let's not worry
put
too
2
much about it.
points after we put up our first 2 points. Looked like they're
Guys,
really
guys,
going to
listen,
make
listen,
a match
we
of
need
it.
to use ult, so definitely.
But Hanover's
no,
responded
no,
with
I have an
6
idea. Alright, so we rush
points
point, I'm gonna ult backside,
since
alright?
then, and
From what I saw,
really
there's
done a good
definitely
job putting
there's definitely
themselves up
someone backside,
8-2.
for sure. Yeah, they're waiting to play retake.
But
so
this
definitely
isn't
either
over
ult
yet. Like I
barrage
said, this
right
is a
here, so you
game
can copy in that
of
or backside.
momentum.
Let's get info first, though.
Things can shift really quickly, particularly once we
And-
switch sides.
Alright, so
Some
kill the guy
teams
right
are
off back, kill the
good
guy right
at
off
planning the
back. Try to.
spike. Some teams are good at defending the spike or attacking. So it just depends.
Careful, Raze.
It
Judge,
could play out
Nice.
completely different than how it's played out so far.
I'm killing. I'm dead, by the way. I'm actually dead. I'm healing, I'm in the corner. I'm dead. Guys, just wait a second, wait a
Couple
second.
eliminations
Wait,
traded on both
I want
sides.
backside.
3v3 fight, even match.
There's one backside. There's one right here, left side, to my left.
Kane.
Right, bro. Okay, guys, go sight.
Ooh,
Go sight, just go sight.
PC7, Agent Tech gets taken out there at the top left.
Wait, plant.
2v2.
one right
Trading
side.
eliminations. They are
Okay, I'm
planting the
watching
spike
left,
here. So spike has been
Alright, Killjoy, watch
planted. It looks like they're going to
Don't
rotate
worry,
away
don't
from
worry.
it. Couple trading eliminations here. And that's going to
Flames
do
actually
it.
work
Good
here.
job. Kid
And
MDK gets the
You
ace
guys are doing your
there.
assignments well.
Ace means he's taken out all 5 of the opposing players.
Okay, so
But as with any match, it's a team match. And that's a team victory and team points. That's 9-2 to the Horde.
I'm giving it to that one.
Great job. This is the last round for the swap.
Listen,
So
we need
again,
to-
I said when we got to
we need
12
to just get
points,
picks
so
and
right
go.
now it's
Alright, we
11
need to just get
points.
in there, that's all
Next
that's gotta
round they
happen.
will
Same thing
swap,
we've been doing.
and the Horde
get the
will
site.
challenge
they haven't
and try to
haven't
defend the
outfought us
spike.
yet. They
Where
haven't
it's really
outsmarted
the
us.
attack phase.
So they're going to continue to not do
The
that.
team on defense
No,
is
ops,
planting
no
the
ops.
spike.
Ops are risky.
You
We've
said
been
that.
doing
All
You
right,
said
so
that
last
after
round
I
planting the
bought
spike.
Like right before the round.
Alright, flashing. We're not with you. We're not with you. Two. One right
See
here.
a couple. Wow, Kid MDK, DC
I'm-
Fuse gets eliminations.
mid and
Quick
check
5-2 lead. Advantage
Guys,
Horde
Guys,
at this point.
I will plant. Alright, raise mid.
Raise
Spike
flank,
Grab
raise
up, guys.
flank.
All play
planting
sight.
the
All play
spike.
sight. All play sight.
And it's
I'm
been
going
planted.
I'm watching left.
Right
I need
there
one more left.
behind those
Help me
green
left.
boxes
I
you
got
just
I
saw.
got right. Hey,
So
Killjoy,
you
get down
just
here.
got
Killjoy, get down here.
defend.
When you play
Left
tight.
contact.
Contact's over.
Another
Alright, last
elimination.
one's
Good job
garage,
by
I believe.
Ash Plays. Get that
One garage.
elimination.
Hey, he can be CT then. Alright, stop.
Throwing
Right
the
side, right side.
drone there to get some eyes on.
Alright, we see. Right. Oh, whatever.
Looks like they got eyes on the opposing player. Let's see if they can take him down. I
Alright,
see
just
him
chase him.
tracking.
Just chase him.
Yeah, we win these.
Trading
I can double
eliminations there. Agent Tech does
Step
get an
out.
elimination, and
Yeah,
that
step
is
around.
going to do it.
It's fine. Doesn't matter.
That is going to give them their 11th point,
here's the
or their
assignments.
10th
Killjoy's
point,
got
and we
A.
are going to switch sides. So
Killjoy,
now
hey,
it is the
Raise,
Valkyrie's
go
turn
mid,
to
raise,
plant
Killjoy,
the
Killjoy,
spike,
hey, come here.
and us to try to stop them.
Go.
So back to the
Yeah,
buy
raise mid,
phase,
raise
purchase
mid, Sova, and
the
Brimstone. Go
purchase
mid.
the weapons,
What did you say? You said I should go mid?
Duelist should be going mid.
and then try to work our way, either eliminate the opposing
I'll watch mid
team
then.
or defuse the spike
No, 'cause I'm making
before
flashing
the
and
has
getting
a chance
confused.
to expire.
Smoke raise. I shouldn't do that. They might. They're probably gonna come B.
If it's AM flashing and getting
Yeah,
free kills, these
don't
guys
worry about
are
10 to
really
2.
hard flash.
Again,
They
it's a
have
match to
don't
13,
worry about
so
charging
just
a bow, right?
3
Like,
more
you
points,
actually
and the Horde will
click,
secure
right?
their second victory
not
of the
from that
season and
distance,
put
you
themselves at
actually kinda have to
500.
charge
So
your
here we
bow.
go.
Not A.
So they're set up in
B,
their
B, 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 B,
defensive
B, B, all
positions.
Nice. Rest
There
right
you
hallway.
see, Agent Tech gets a nice
taking from mid
elimination,
here.
long range with that handgun. He's got a grenade pulled. He's going to
Nice.
chuck that grenade.
Nade.
DC Fuse is going to get 2 nice eliminations
One to left. One to left.
against
Two
the
to left.
opposing team there.
Put him on
It's a
fire right.
5-2
They're one-
advantage.
Left. Left.
They
Oh, push
do
him,
manage to
go.
get
Good job.
elimination, but they followed up
Any
Kid
skins, any
MDK,
skins, thank you.
and
I'm
not sure who else got that elimination,
I know,
but
but
that's going to give
we're
them
already
their
ghosts,
11th
so why not?
point.
Skins give you
I
aimbot.
was the only one
It's a
running
great
sheriff.
defensive stand there.
That's fine. Well, sheriffs, we don't need sheriff against these guys, bro. Aim. I mean,
Well, I
So
just
10
like
more
sheriff
points,
because
and that
mid's
is
better with
going to
sheriff.
do it.
yeah, it is. I mean, you can go ahead and do that. What do they mean, bro?
I'm gonna try something.
Are they saying bro because we're beating them?
All right, so here we go.
No, they're probably saying bro because I'm bronze 3, dude.
Buy phase, and then we are going to get
We're all
going
doing really, really
for
good.
this, looks
think
like
we're
good.
14th round, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, this
Wait,
will be the
wait, wait.
14th round.
It's a.
yeah, it's alright. They're
Of course, I
solid.
picked the worst weapon. for that.
Ooh, snipe
Cypher
on
camera here.
Ash Plays. They had that corner
there a wall in
marked.
there? I'm watching door
This
right now.
game is very unforgiving. You can peek a corner, and they've got it marked.
Liam,
Oh,
what do you
It
look
doesn't
at?
take much. Ooh, a couple more
There's one behind me?
eliminations
Okay.
coming in.
There's one in it,
That
there's
gives
one
the
out.
Valkyrie
We
a
spike.
4-2
They're only gonna.
advantage
There.
in this
You
14th
did not
round.
swing correctly, bro.
Takes out El Guapo taken
Whatever.
out. So it looks like just one more remaining member of the Horde,
Ethan, that aim.
and that's not going to happen.
take it down.
Valkyrie's going to get their
Whatever.
3rd points of the match. So
Let's
they are
pull
here to
3A
play,
here.
and they're not going to go easy.
Viper is super good on
so
A,
11
so we
to
need
3.
3A here. Me,
Like
Killjoy,
I said,
and
this is a
Definitely
game of
Definitely.
momentum. Teams can get really
Really?
frustrated. Teams
Yeah.
can identify
They did
weaknesses
really
and
go on A.
strategies
If they-
of
if they-
opposing
if
teams, and
We're gonna recon B if
points
they
can
go that. If
quickly,
they're going to B, then we
build
rotate.
up for one team or the other.
I
As we
am
saw, the Horde
gonna get
took
the
a
Phantom.
11-2 lead,
Just
but it
because-
could just as easily go the other way.
Oh, you're judging.
If
Wait,
they
if you're
figure
judging, then I'm
out,
not gonna.
a
I like it,
strat
like
that
you're
really
saying.
works
Yeah,
against
yeah.
our
I'm
team
Dr.
that we
Light
didn't
Shields.
I'm
account
doing
for.
something. I'm actually gonna try
Let's-
something.
Pancake.
Okay.
No.
No,
B,
don't
B,
do
B,
that.
B, or B,
Uh,
B, B, B,
B,
B,
B,
B,
B.
B, blah, 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 blah,
Of course.
blah, blah.
Alright, we don't up their mid. Whatever.
Don't pick it.
Don't worry about it. No, Ethan.
They're all going mid.
They're going mid.
I'm gonna go.
Mid.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah.
Going mid.
All right,
Hey,
so
Killjoy,
here
Killjoy,
they're
go back A.
pushing
Killjoy, go back A.
in. Right, they are pushing. It's a 5v4. Kid MDK and Agent Tech both get a couple nice eliminations there. Going to deploy the drone. Drone's going to come around the corner. You can see PC3 El Guapo. He's got the drone capability. Allows them to peek around corners before they push in there. Nice, flawless wipe of the opposing team, the Valkyrie. So it is a 12-3 lead at this point. We are on match point. So great job so far here by the Horde. This will do it if they get this victory here, if they get this last point. Nice, flawless wipe of the opposing team, the Valkyrie. So it is a 12-3 lead at this point. We are on match point. So great job so far here by the Horde. This will do it if they get. All right, here we go. Match point. 5v5. This is for it. This could give them their second win of the second win of the season to put them at 500 and right back in the mix. I think the team was a little frustrated starting out 0-2 on the season, but they've really put the work in. They've really started to play together like a team. It's again, like I said, I think that's my greatest joy is watching these teams improve week in and week out, really put some effort into something and seeing the effort pays off. Those are life lessons that they'll carry forward to whatever they do. So it's fun to see that and really fun to watch. You can see PC3, El Guapo deployed his drone again. No eyes on at this point, so looks like they might have a bead on him at this time. Looks like PC7 Agent Tech has a bead, but he's blinded. Looks like nobody converted on that at this point. They're going to be able to push through, trading a couple eliminations. Kid MDK gets a limb, but I guess eliminated himself. Couple more eliminations there. 5v2 situation. So this could do it if they can track down these last opposing players. PC Kid MDK does get taken out there. It's a 3v2. DC Fuse gets taken out. 3v1. See how Guapo shooting those, and that's going to do it. Nice job by PC6. I think that was, it's hard to see who that was that got that elimination, but that is going to give the Horde their second victory of the season. Well played. Well played by all the Horde members today. Really good. This is, again, our first time playing the Valkyrie. But they brought a good team, a solid team, but the Horde just played together really well the whole time. Covered each other, moved in conjunction. Not a whole lot of infighting about what was going to happen. They all knew what had to happen because they practiced together a lot. And really fun to watch there. So let's take a break. I'm not sure, it's 6:46 at this point, if we'll have enough time to fit anything else in at this point. But just really proud of these boys. They responded well. They played really hard. They practiced really hard. Put up a solid victory here. And again, 500 on the season. So right back in the mix. Again, I think it just shows that the resiliency and the team's willing to work together to make themselves great and competitive. So we'll take a short break and come right back.
Whoa, look at this. What? Oh, wow.
Dude, I got all the kills that first
I got the mercy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna respect it.
I don't have my
I need heals. Rebuff on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys.
They only got 6 seconds. As long as I can.
They have 6.
Nice! No! Is that us?
So that is going to do it. I think Acworth's done, and I think our boys are done. So just a really great round. Again, it was fun to see these boys start to come together and really play like a team. So 2-2 on the season. Great job. GG's to our friends out in Acworth. And tune back in next week. We move into round 5. So we are halfway point of the season. Hard to believe. A couple more weeks and we'll be in the playoffs. We stack a couple more wins. I think we'll be right in the thing. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next weekend. Take care. Have fun.